Hi, everybody. Just a quick hi again. Thank you so much to every one of you who answered my questions from the live stream a couple of days ago. I still would love your input. If you could give me some more of your thoughts. I'm looking at moving into this new year and really giving you some offerings and some videos and some courses and some talks to your organization or spiritual center. Maybe you want to gather a group yourself in your home and have me come talk about anything from dating to how we deepen our spiritual practice. So I'd love that input. Sorry, I'm fighting a little tickle in my throat. But what I really wanted to jump on today is to just say a couple of things and read you this really, really beautiful poem that we used for winter solstice this year. I looked at it again today, and it's just gorgeous. And I thought, all I really want to do is just share the sacredness of this poem with you today. So thank you so much for your input. Please keep, if you have another thought generated, or as you're moving to into the new year, or tomorrow, New Year's Eve, and you're doing some reflection work and you think, boy, this is what I really want to work on this year, or this is what I want to hear Barb talk about, please send me a note. Like I said, you can put it in the comments here, or you can email me to my business and personal email, barb@coachbeck.com. You can give me a shout, whatever you want to do. I would love to hear it, because it's really important to me to know what to offer you this year, okay? Hi, everybody. So let me just say that before I jump into this poem, the couple of things. One is thank you for your input. Two, here's something I'm really hearing a lot of. I need accountability. I need accountability. I need accountability. I need accountability. And God, is that resonating with me too. I am the girl who many years ago got away from a lot of these disciplines and being hard on myself. That's kind of my thing. My go-to thing is being hard on myself. And I certainly have dropped a lot of that in my personal life, but where I watch it rear its ugly little head is always in my business planning. And I can get really hard on myself. So I work on that and work on that. The flip side of that is I can get very undisciplined. I can let myself take the easy way out all the time. I can, in an attempt to not get hard on myself, I can not hold my feet to the fire around things that nothing somebody else is saying that I need to do. It's ridiculous because it's things that I'm saying I want to do. And you guys are all telling me that this is the problem that you're having too. That holding your feet to the fire around the things that you're saying you want to do is hard. And God, I can relate to that. So the beauty of coaching, and this is not a coaching cell here right now, but it's so funny to me that I'm a coach and I work with people all week long with that beautiful added piece of accountability and coaching. That's the beauty of coaching. It's helping people move from where they are right here, right now, creating the vision to where they want to be. And then the power of coaching is helping them flush out those action steps and helping them be accountable to what they say they really want. So isn't that interesting that so many of you are saying, boy, I need that this year, that I'm sitting in my planning, asking for your input and saying, boy, I need to really make sure that I use self-discipline and accountability in my life and in my business to follow through on what I say I'm going to do, on what I want to offer you, on the steps that I want to take. So I'm looking at that. And also a lot of questions coming up around meditation again. It always is this time of year. Barb, I know you say that it really needs to not be an option, that we all have some kind of meditation practice every morning. Can you tell me why? Why is it important? I can talk more about that. It will change your life if you really commit to a morning practice of sacred silence, even if it's just for 5 minutes. And the reason is quite simply to get out of our crazy monkey minds that are constantly chattering so that we can sit in the silence and really, truly hear wisdom and guidance and what we're longing for so that it can bubble up so we can hear those desires. But how I'm going to just leave this today in an answer to that is with this beautiful poem, okay? So I just offer you this. Let's just sit with this today, and I'll jump back on in the next day or so. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We have some great endings and some beautiful new bright beginnings that we can put our arms around. Let's put our heart around this poem today. Let's sit with this. Maybe you want to go back and listen to it over and over. Maybe you want to share it with a friend. But it's a really beautiful poem, and I just want to share it with all of you today, okay? Many blessings to you. It's called A Meditation on Shared Silence by Gunilla Morris. And if you feel like it, maybe you want to just close your eyes or put your hand on your heart, but just take in the beauty of this poem as my offering to you as we move into the new year. Within each of us, there is a silence as vast as a universe. We are afraid of it, and we long for it. When we experience that silence, we remember who we are, creatures of the stars, created from the cooling of this planet, created from dust and gas, created from the elements, created from time and space, created from silence. In our present culture, silence is something like an endangered species, an endangered fundamental. The experience of silence is now so rare that we must cultivate it and treasure it. This is especially true for shared silence. Sharing silence is, in fact, a political act. When we can stand aside from the usual and perceive the fundamental, change begins to happen. Our lives align with deeper values, and the lives of others are touched and influenced. Silence brings us back to basics, to our senses, to ourselves. It locates us. Without that return, we can go so far away from our true natures that we end up, quite literally, beside ourselves. We live blindly and act thoughtlessly. We endanger the delicate balance which sustains our lives, our communities, and our planet. Each of us can make a difference. Politicians and visionaries will not return us to the sacredness of life. That will be done by ordinary men and women who together or alone can say, remember to breathe, remember to feel, remember to care. Let us do this for our children and ourselves and our children's children. Let us practice for life's sake. Let us remember to breathe. And let us remember to feel. And I would add, let us remember to love and to be kind and to listen to our deepest longings and to honor them, to come back to those basics, to listen deeply to ourselves, and to hold our feet to the fire around what we know is ours and what our next steps are for ourselves and for our world. I love you all. Peace and blessings to you. Have a wonderful day.